Hey guys, how are you today? Just finishing up my drink here. So I thought I'd come on really quick. I haven't done a video in a couple of weeks. Show you what I've been up to. Oh, sorry. Fucking tripod. I never know whether to grab it for the legs or just kind of leave it open. So I ripped apart the Baja last night down to the point where I need it. I did this about 11 o'clock last night. Parts are ordered for this thing, so I kind of want to get ahead when everything gets here. It's kind of ready to go. So I've ripped it down to where I need it. Shocks are all off. All the, pretty much everything is off of it. So I got a really dirty filter. It's about the only thing that is not clean on this truck. I kind of went at it really quick last year before I put it away. But it's pretty much clean, except for the odd part. So I got all the shocks off. Look at these front shocks, how bad they were leaking. You see all the grease on the bottoms? This one's the same. But this one's worse. Now my front shocks were really bouncy at the end of the last season, but at the same time where the rear shocks broke, here's the cheap rear shocks that I took off it. They're just a shitty Energy set. Right? There's nothing to them. There's no grease. I mean, you know how Energy shit is. My neighbor actually lent me those to throw on the truck just so it wasn't sitting all winter with a broken shock sitting sideways kind of thing. I did try running it with those shocks, but it actually, that's what ripped the back portion of my back bumper on my body. It's because it just bottomed out and the tires ended up grabbing the body because it was just running so crappy. Anyway, I got all the plastic off. I ordered an exhaust too, and I had to shove this old stock exhaust back on last year, the old can exhaust. So it's coming back off. I got a nice tune pipe, Dominator pipe coming for it. I got a bunch of shit. Like my order is over $700. So I think I have like a total of like 18 pieces coming. So I got all the knobbies, my hostels. These back tires they're getting so worn. I don't know how well you can see the difference between the knobs on these tires. So the top the top two are the fronts, and the rear bottoms two are the backs. Quite the difference considering I don't run this truck anywhere but on the grass and off-road kind of shit. I never run it on the pavement. It hasn't seen crushed stone forever, like years. This is the last tires I had for this truck. This is when I used to run this thing on the crushed stone. Those are the original rear tires. Nice, eh? Oh, a little cobweb on there. That's not good. That means there's shit getting in my cabinet here, unless that was from another time. So, yeah. I just thought I'd go over that. So yeah, I got majority of it apart. Most of the shit torn down to where I need it. I mean, I don't have to take apart the whole damn truck for the parts that I'm getting. Really, the only thing I have to do is get into this axle. See this axle boot, I've actually like fixed it a bunch of times. Just put a little bit of crap on it just to hold a few times, but it's pretty much like there's nothing there anymore. It's fucked. It's completely broken. So I got a bunch of axle boots. A set of 4, but it only needs the outers, so that's all I'm replacing. The inner axle boots are fine. Air filter, I should really get another air filter. A different setup, but anyways, I hate this fucking lock on this thing. It drives me nuts. And every time I take it off, it's a fucking fight and it's a battle, and it just drives me insane. I can't stand it. I really want to get a quick release setup kind of thing. So I might have to actually look in getting that. I haven't placed my order yet. Should be tomorrow, I think I'm placing it. So DDM usually takes 3 to 4 days. So it should be here midweek, before next weekend anyway. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been cleaning up a little bit today. I sucked up my remaining water. It's going down very slowly, but at the same time, a lot of shit is melting outside. It is a high of like 11 degrees today. So it's pretty nice. Very little snow left. A little bit over here because this is where all my shade is. As you can see, the sun will hit here probably around 5 o'clock. Oh, there's my crazy cat on my new car. So yeah, guys, this is the car that I've actually picked up now to replace my Subaru. It's a 2009 Accord Coupe. EXL, fully loaded, leather, everything. Looks damn nice. Windows already tinted. Nope, we got some crap in here. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Got it for a steal. Anyways, back in the garage here. So it's a little bit brighter in here. You know what I need to do in here? Tractor, my neighbor's working on his tractor, getting it ready for the new track. So it's kind of fucking around. We brought it over here so it's under the big ass light. And one other thing I need to do in this garage. Years and years ago, probably like 10 years ago, I was paranoid because I had a few nice cars in here over the years. So I was always paranoid that somebody was lurking in my garage windows because these are just basically clear plexiglass windows. So I had a can of spray paint that was kind of, I thought it was black, so I was going to black out the window, but it ended up being like one of those dark greens, and I don't really know what the color is called. But it's a mix between a dark green and a black almost. But I just kind of shaded the windows, and now I'm regretting it, and I want to take it off. It's just plexiglass. But I need to find something to take this shit off the windows so I have some natural light coming in here. It just drives me nuts because the garage is so dark looking because of this, and I really do regret doing this. There's got to be something out there. I don't know if any of you guys know what I can use on plexiglass to remove paint without actually ruining the plexiglass. I tried a couple solvents with a really dull razor blade, but it still scratched the windows. So I'm just looking for something to rub it off with. I have an idea, but I have to grab some off my buddy that works at the body shop. It's basically solvents, what they use on cars to take off, overspray and shit like that. So yeah, I figured I'd do a little video before I actually got a little bit, drunk, because I got about a half a dozen of these fuckers to drink. So we got it all torn down. I got to do a little more, but this is as far as I'm going right now. For all I got, I don't have to go any further than this. But yeah, I tore my big Suzuki banner off the wall. Can you see the difference in the wood color after 10 years? Fucking ugly. I'm probably going to put a fresh one up. I have a whole roll of that shit, so I'm probably going to just put a fresh one up so it's nice and white. Window should be going in soon. As soon as it gets warm enough. Everything's defrosted. Still watching Monster Jam Racing from last weekend. So guys, I just had to come on, do a really quick video. And did clean up a little bit in here today. And that's pretty much all I'm doing. The rest of the day is going to drinking. I got pretty hungover yesterday. Well, yesterday morning, I should say. So last night I just decided, I was out here for a couple hours, so I just figured, you know what, I'm going to fucking go ahead and do this. And I tore it all down to the point where I needed to be. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah. How much you think? Let me know if you have any ideas for this plexiglass. It's just a spray paint on the windows. I have a few, but maybe you guys have a few. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. I just kind of thinking I really should get it off if I can. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good Sunday, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks.